you're the only mother here. Are you glad you know, or would you rather have not found out?
Well, I'm glad that we know, particularly for my grandkids, to make sure that we help them along their growing up years, to make sure that they don't fall in love with a cousin, or, like Jacoba said, an aunt or an uncle or whatever.
Right.
And I'm glad to be here to help my daughter through this. It's been a real struggle for the two of us, real struggle with my husband. She may have found out when I wasn't here.
Right.
And it's been a blessing for that.
Yeah. Julie, are you glad that you know, or would you rather have never found out?
I'm kind of half and half. I still revert to wanting to protect my family that I've grown up with. Mm-hmm. But then I have all these siblings that I'm so very thankful for.
Right. Well, coming up, my guests have asked why it's so hard to move on with their lives. I'm going to address that right after the break. It's coming up on Dr. Phil. Visit our website and subscribe to our email newsletter. You'll get weekly updates, life strategies, and exclusive video that you won't find anywhere else.
Plus, on drphil.com, you can see sneak previews of upcoming shows. Log on today.
My dad used to say to me, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. He said, boy, you better spend 5% of your time deciding whether the deal you've got is a good deal or a bad deal, and 95% of your time deciding what you're going to do about it. And really, that's the truth. You need to spend a little bit of time deciding whether life has dealt you a fair deal or an unfair deal. But then you need to quickly decide, that is the reality. What am I going to do about it? Not even God can change what has happened. That has happened. The question is now, as adults, how are you going to accommodate that? And I will be damned if I would ever settle for allowing that man to dictate the quality of my emotional life going forward. You can't give him that power. You've got to cut those strings. Say, you will not control me. You may have violated me. You may have violated my mother. You may have violated my father, but you will not control me going forward. I will take my power back if it is the last thing I do. I will not let you control me. And I think all of you should have someone to talk to about this in private. There's a company called Doctor on Demand. That's actually our company. My son, Jay, founded this company. It is a company where you download an app and you're able to speak to medical doctors or therapists at home just by making an appointment. And it's interesting, all the research tells us that it is at least as effective as seeing someone in person. They say at least as effective because people tend to be more candid when they're able to speak that way. And I'm going to